Thinking that brings radical change and results we desire is our topic of today. You make your thoughts do what you want in your life and in the lives of those around you. Your mind is like a manufacturing industry that produces what the owner wants. The mind receives thoughts that come in, processes and intensifies them, especially those that we decide to keep. The more we remind ourselves of those thoughts, the more the mind makes them available whenever we need them. The amazing thing is that the mind helps in making sure that those thoughts produce the results we want. So for any thought to materialize, we have to repeat them consciously or unconsciously, time and again. The mind will take a very short time to process them and make sure that they become habitual. Once the thoughts become habitual in us, the mind makes sure that they start producing the results we desire. Let's talk a little bit about positive and negative thinking. Let me begin by a simple phrase that defines you. You are what you think. Look at yourself, your situation, and your surrounding. Then take stock of the way you respond to situations in the past and even now. If you are sincere and serious, you will admit that you contributed a lot in your present circumstances. The moment you were born and started reasoning, you started shaping your life consciously and unconsciously. As you grew up, you made decisions and took action that made you who you are today. The society, environment, and the family in which you grew up in played a role in who you are today. But the major role was played by you to shape your future. Some decisions may have been influenced by people who surrounded you or people you grew up with, but your thought process collaborated with your actions to make you who you are today. It is for this reason that you do not need to blame anyone for who you are today. You do not even need to blame yourself, because blaming yourself is making the same mistake of walking the negative path of life. Just take responsibility and take positive action. I mean positive, calculated action. Accept who you are. The mistakes you have made in the past, learn from them and start making a positive change. It is not always easy to get rid of negative thoughts, but with practice, it becomes possible. The good news is the only thing that you truly need is your willpower. The type of thoughts that you choose to focus on will shape your reality, both current and in the future. In other words, negative thinking is a tool used by your mind to eat out your self-confidence, swing your mood, and to even depress you. One other dangerous thing about negative thinking is that your emotions do not change to anything reasonable except after you engage in a self-talk, self-communication.